Moving on up to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie.
Because moving on up
to
the east side.
To the east side.
We finally
got a piece of the pie.
Too good to be true, bro.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Blazed Infused. My name is Juan Ares, filling in for Jon Ares. This is another episode, everybody, of Blazed Infused. Hello. How are you? Once again, my name is Juan. This is my beautiful co-host, Jaime Cita. And this week, we are joined by a special guest flower strain by the name of Blueberry Muffin. What do you say we give Blueberry Muffin a taste?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. And if you guys got something at home to smoke, please join along. Tastes like a blueberry muffin. Let's pull up the stats, everybody, for Blueberry Muffin. Blueberry Muffin is an indoor-grown flower strain. It is a 80-20 Indica dominant strain, so in the fucking couch you go. It's got a THC value of 20%, which might seem low, but I've heard from people that it's such a strong strain, you're not going to give a fuck. The parents of this are, could it be Daryl?
I think it's his twin brother.
Well, let's go to the tape.
You are not.
Fuck. Once again, it is not Daryl. The parents of this strain, everybody, is Purple Panty Dropper. A strain that we had on the program not too long ago.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Purple Panty Dropper ended up getting a reach around from a strain called Blueberry. So there you go. Purple Panty Dropper and Blueberry got it on, and 9 months later, we were blessed with the little bundle of joy that we call Blueberry Muffin. How does this stuff smell, guys? It's got a blueberry muffin has a rich Blueberry Muffin has a rich, frosty aroma of Holy shit, guys. Here we go. Blueberry Muffin has a rich, frosty aroma of fresh berries and earth with a touch of nutty vanilla. Whoever writes these at Allbud, I think they're trying to get a job like writing menu descriptions.
Totally. This one's a little bit more accurate, though, and not so wordy with 17 adjectives that are just like off the charts. It's
really wordy. It's overly wordy for describing a bud. You would think you were describing a dessert that cost $50 at a Gordon Ramsay restaurant.
True.
The taste is of a fresh blueberry muffin.
Accurate, but a little earthy and a little spicy too.
Yeah, earth and spice go really good with a blueberry muffin.
Yeah.
The effects that this stuff is going to have on you folks is going to be a body high, along with feeling focused, happy, and relaxed. As well, it's going to relieve symptoms from
anorexia.
Holy shit. It's going to relieve symptoms of anxiety, chronic pain, headaches, and stress. So there you go, everybody. First time I've smoked today, which is the rule. So we haven't smoked yet today. That way, it's kind of like you don't want to have 5 different bottles of wine before going on a wine tasting. You're going to be fucked up. You're going to have so much wine in your mouth. You're not going to be able to taste So, yeah, we go into this real scientific, like, if you know what I'm saying. Now, Jaimie. $1 million question here.
Okay.
Do you still sleep with a stuffed animal?
No. I did sleep with my blankie from childhood up until I was like 23. And I only stopped sleeping with it because I left it by accident at a hotel in Miami.
You sound a lot like Linus. How old were you when you left it in Miami?
23. No, 23.
Okay, that's a little crazy.
Or no, I was 22, about to turn 23 like in a month.
All right. So it wasn't really a stuffed animal. It was a blanket.
Yes.
So what about a stuffed animal?
I have some stuffed animals. Like I have a set of pound puppies that I'll put on my bed after I make my bed, a mama and 3
And you
puppies.
still sleep with these at your age?
No, I don't sleep with them.
Well, that's the fucking question.
They're like a decoration.
That's the question.
Well, no, I don't sleep with them. Nope.
Okay, so you do not so you used to sleep with some shit, and now you don't.
Yeah.
Is the bit okay? All right.
Do you sleep with a stuffed animal?
Now, when you say sleep, are you talking sleep, or are you talking like, did I sleep with them?
Pretty sure I meant like catching Z's, but I'm interested to hear answers to all.
Let me tell you something, guys. I had a Cabbage Patch doll growing up, and I spilt more seed on that thing than Michael J. Fox when he's trying to fill up a bird feeder. I screwed that thing 6 different ways to Sunday growing up.
How?
Fucking the shit out of it. You know? How else would you fuck
There's
a doll?
no hole.
The same way you probably went and rubbed your fucking coochie up against the bedpost growing up.
I did not do that.
Or you sat on the spin cycle when the washer was going.
No, I only learned about that later in life, and I only tried to do that while doing the deed. So
Listen, guys, it might be more so for men.
did you
than...
put a hole in it?
No, it wasn't. No, it was just used for friction.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Was it a girl or a boy Cabbage Patch?
I don't think they had genders.
They did.
Well, I don't know. I don't think it really matters.
I guess not.
If dolls had human rights, I would literally
You'd be in jail.
I would be in jail next to Larry Nassar.
Rightfully so.
Yeah, I would be on the FBI's most wanted list. I would be like the Hannibal Lecter of dolls,
Can
dude.
I ask you another question? Because now you have me intrigued. Did you do that with anything else besides the Cabbage Patch doll, like a teddy bear or any?
Dude, I don't think you understand because you're a woman.
Probably not.
Now, there are women that have gone to extreme lengths, especially when you go into, I mean, let's face it, guys, when we go through puberty, our body is just like all we know is that it feels good down there when we do certain shit to it. So as curious kids, we're like, I wonder what else I can do. You know, like, have you ever heard of people putting their body in front of like one of those jets that come out of a hot tub or a pool?
Of course.
Yeah, guys and girls can get off doing that. So this isn't out of the realm here. I just happen to use a Cabbage Patch doll as one of my, buddies growing up. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of unwanted sexual advances that thing had to go through. I mean, not only was it raised in a fucking Cabbage Patch, but then when it got adopted, it went to a home of a psychopath.
Literal psychopath.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
So,
what was its name?
I got no idea. I really don't. I really don't.
You know how every Cabbage Patch comes with a birth certificate with a name and a birthday, and
yeah,
and you couldn't even do it the dignity of like, remembering its name.
Yeah, dude, if I hadn't went Ed Gein on it, it would still be new in the box, and I could probably sell it for thousands of dollars. But instead, the thing was just absolutely tortured. But hey,
Lord help us.
I'm sure there are some socks out there and broken hot dogs that broke off in vaginas.
Hot dogs?
Or ass. Dude, every high school has the story of a girl that broke a hot dog off in her vagina.
Why the fuck would you use a hot dog? It's like, it's not hard. It's.
When kids are at this age, there's not a lot of thought that goes into it. You know what I'm saying, dude? Like, they're not.
I never tried that shit.
They're not planning a mission to the moon. Oh, of course, Jaimie didn't. All Jaimie did growing up was maybe use her little finger.
No, I didn't say that either, but I never used a hot dog.
Okay. Nothing out of... Okay, forget it. I'm always talking to it. No, there's no way. You're holding back.
Cucumber?
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt you using it. Did you use a cucumber?
I think I tried.
Oh, my God.
It was a cucumber or a banana. I don't remember which one.
Did you make it wear a condom?
I don't remember.
Oh, geez, that thing could have given you an STD.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I'm serious.
I quickly found out that without it being attached to something, it did nothing for me. Only the external stimulation is worth a damn without the actual partner.
So you're going to look at me weird because I humped a Cabbage Patch doll. But, however, sticking a fucking vegetable up your hoo-ha, no sweat, no problem, right?
Did I look at you weird?
I felt, well, yeah, maybe.
I feel like that's just a permanent thing that you think is happening.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Moving on up, moving on to the east side. We finally got a piece of the pie.
Because we're moving on up.
Moving on up
To the east side.
to the east side.
We finally
got a piece of the.
What was that? Oh my God.
If you want to feel this way so you can do this without feeling any shame about it, pick up some blueberry muffin at a dispensary near you.
I'm already feeling it off of a couple hits.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I would love Mr. Juan Erez to find out what is your idea of a perfecto date.
My idea of a perfect date.
I know you don't go on a lot of dates, but if you were to go on a date,
Go fucking float yourself.
I was waiting. If you were to go on a date, what would be the perfect date?
To be honest with you, these days, any date that ends in any kind of sex
Is the perfect date.
is the perfect date. Especially when I don't have to drug her.
Right. Bonus.
You know, when it just happens naturally, that is my idea of a good time. Yeah. How about you?
Dude, like what? A date? What is a date? You know, I don't have any specific activity in mind. It would just be to a lot of conversation. Like whatever we're doing, whether we're taking a walk, we're going out to dinner, we're hanging out, and we're Netflix and chill, even though there's probably not a lot of... I never understood that, going to the movies on the first date or like sitting there watching a movie. I mean, there's something to be said for like the energy.
No.
What?
You should never watch a movie or go to the movies on a first date.
On a first, I agree with you, because like you're supposed to be like getting to know each other.
That's a second, third date type of thing.
Right, or maybe like even later than that.
And if it's going to be a Netflix and chill, chances are there might be some hooking up that goes along with that.
You don't even agree to Netflix and chill unless you're down. You know what I mean?
Right. So that's a later thing.
Right, I agree.
Going to the movies, you guys just sit there. You don't talk. Like,
Yeah.
that's not getting to know the person.
Yeah, exactly. So it would just be something where we have an opportunity to do a lot of talking.
Well, that sounds awesome.
That's my only requirement.
A lot of talking.
Yeah.
Guys out there, if you're interested in Jaimie, all you got to do is just be a good talker. You got to talk all about yourself, evidently.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Don't be a narcissist.
No. You got to ask questions about her.
You got to do all of the above.
That's more important. You got to seem interested in like what she has to say.
Okay, no, I don't
and
want that either. I hate it when people only want to talk about me. It's got to, you know, let's flow.
It's got to be like a tennis match.
Yeah, kind of.
It's got to be like what you're doing in me and you were doing here. You know, you ask me a question, I ask you a question. You know, we go back and forth.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing something fun though. You know, like I don't know. Let's go
Second base?
jet skiing.
Oh, okay. You meant
That
something
might
else.
come if there's a connection.
If you stroke it, he will come.
Yeah.
It was a porn I was going to produce.
Oh yeah.
It was going to be a spoof movie based on Field of Dreams.
Yeah. I remember.
Field of Cream. Mm-hmm. Field of Creams. There would be a naked woman in the, in the corn.
In the corn, and you know those leaves like cut your skin too. So being naked in a cornfield is not ideal.
Yeah, but she'll deal with it. Women will do. There's plenty of people out there that'll do. I mean, they'll take their clothes off and fuck on camera. You don't think they're going to walk through a cornfield?
Right.
And they're going to listen to a voice. If you stroke it, and they're like, oh yeah, that happens. Yeah. Anyways, what is the most meaningful compliment, Jaimie, you've ever received?
It's probably one of the, like when I was a server, I received a couple really good compliments. Like one time some people told me like something along the lines of like anybody I wait on or any customer of mine should never be leaving less than 20% based on like my efficiency and knowledge. And then another one was like something along the lines of like, how are you a server? You're so like knowledgeable and funny, like shit like that. Like they always like. I remember always feeling like those were my best compliments. I don't know if it had to do with the energy or whatever.
All right. Yeah. Well, yeah. Getting restaurant compliments is always a good time.
I know one. Best hugs ever. Several people have sought me out just to get a hug from me, saying that they needed it to heal their soul. That's a big compliment.
Yeah, I almost feel like you might be like one of those people that can heal, like with a hug. She's like a hug healer. I mean, you might literally be able to sell hugs for $5 a piece.
Yeah, there's something to be said for the energy transfer and everything. Yeah.
I mean, I have a lot of pain in my shoulder blade right now, in my back, and I almost feel like if you were to hug me, that pain would go away. But I think psychosomatically or whatever, because I think that it would be like the placebo effect of me believing it. All right,
that's the key to manifestation right there.
Yeah, manifestation.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
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 Well, dude, I think the most meaningful compliment I've gotten recently is that I'm a first-rate asshole. First rate.
What does that mean, first rate?
I don't know. I've always been an asshole, but I think I've become to the status
the
where
superior asshole.
Yeah, I've hit that level of supreme chancellor of assholery.
Supreme chancellor of assholery.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna call you that from now on. SCA, Supreme Chancellor of Assholery.
But, on the other end of things, I mean, these days, any compliment is good, you know, because they're so few and far between that,
The kids that I work with, I bring them, what the fuck did she say? I don't know, but the point is that, they need me.
Yeah, you're great.
They get a lot out of it.
Yeah.
We're talking about compliments, fucktard. Why are you giving me shit?
I'm just saying, you're great.
Yeah.
You're great. I'm sure everyone, if they were to compliment you more, would say that you're great. You're great.
How would you compliment me, John?
I would say you're great.
No, but for real.
I don't know.
You see his face? He's really trying to think too. The gears are turning and he's
I grimaced. McDonald's was already trying to warn you not to go to their restaurant based on one of their characters, Grimace. Because Grimace is exactly what you were going to do after you eat there.
Okay.
Wow.
If you had the power to make one thing illegal in this country, in the United States, right? One thing. What would it be and why?
I would definitely have to say hunting for sport.
Oh, that's actually a very thoughtful and intriguing answer, John.
Yeah. Well,
Are you being serious for once?
Listen. There's two different types of people who like to hunt. There's the people that hunt to actually sustain themselves. And then there's the type of hunter that goes out in the woods and shoots a deer in the face because he can't do it to his wife.
Truth be told.
Yeah. I mean...
Or take it out on some other human being, right?
I don't know how to dress an animal and take out its shit after it's shot. But if it was legal for me to go hunting and I could just leave it, I would probably do it. And you know why I would go do it?
Why?
Just to have that fucking disgusting sick, just to fucking shoot something.
Really? I have no desire.
I mean, I would let somebody know so they could have the meat, but I would like to take the shot.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't get anything
but I don't,
out of taking something.
But I don't give into it. Just like I don't, I say no to drugs. You know what I'm saying? There is a fucking butcher or a grocery store in the majority of the world. I mean, there's some exceptions, right? Where people live super off the grid and they gotta hunt to sustain themselves. I mean, that's fucking one thing, right?
Yeah, we're not living in, Alaska though. So.
Right. But in an area where you really don't need to. You can go to the butcher and get a cow's ass if you want. Do you really need to go out into the woods with your fucking rifle and shoot Bambi in the fucking face, bro? I mean, no, dude.
Yes.
I think a lot of these people like to pretend they're in Vietnam.
Those people, yes.
They like to pretend they're a sniper in Saigon, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, that's literally one of the reasons why I think Bigfoot remains top secret to this day. Can you imagine if they were to say, yeah, Bigfoot does exist? You're going to have people, oh, fuck, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Going out in droves?
Yeah. You're going to have assholes out there that are, now that we know it's fucking real.
Hey, we'd get to see in real time what a lynching crowd looked like.
Yeah, dude, it would be bad news. Why do you think aliens don't really take people out of trailer parks? They fucking know better, bro. They fucking know better. That's why it's a good thing E.T. got left behind in liberal California, where there was no hunters in those woods. Can you imagine if E.T. got dropped off in deep Texas or some shit? He would have ended up on as a hood ornament on a Cadillac.
Yo.
Yeah. No, dude, literally, E.T.'s head would have been mounted on a bar in like fucking, San Antonio. Look what we found. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. But anyways, guys, I mean, truth be told, guys, I really don't give that much of a fuck. My answer was purely out of satire. If you guys want to go into the woods and shoot some deer in the face or some elk or whatever the fuck, go for it. But, there's a lot of different arguments to it, and I can't say that I disagree with most of them on both sides. The people out there who do hunt, and they hunt humanely and professionally, and they do tenderize the meat and keep it for their families because they choose not to buy the poisonous meat.
Yes.
I
have those members in my family.
Okay, so I'm not trying to upset people, dude. I'm just trying to say there are people that are just smart psychopaths. These people know that they can't take their rifle into a crowded space, and just, so what they do is they go out and they hunt a bunch of animals down. Mm-hmm. It's a smart psychopathic thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's no different than people who become like doctors of proctology.
Proctology?
Yeah, doctors of fucking, fucking asshole doctors, dude. There's nobody that goes through all that time and money and years of schooling just to help people out with their assholes, unless they have a fetish about it. So they knew that they would have to live a life of shame, always wanting to inspect people's assholes. They might even get to the point where they have to
in the bedroom.
Yeah, they might have to get to the point where they chloroform somebody and take them into their panel van to inspect their asshole. So they said, that would get me in trouble. So let me go get my doctorate degree in proctology.
Right. And then I can poke and prod all I want.
Absolutely. This is the smart way to do things, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. This is the smart way to do things.
Wow. Didn't we just talk about this like 30 seconds ago?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my God.
What horror movie has scared or disturbed you the most that you've ever seen?
Interesting question.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I have a couple. First and foremost, one I'll never forget is The People Under the Stairs. I saw that when I was probably 11 or 12 years old. And
don't tell me it was because these people were people of color.
No.
All right.
Frickin' frick.
Well, good for you.
That one was definitely disturbing on multiple levels. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. And then another one that comes to mind is The Descent. That shit. Yeah. Oh, and The Hills Have Eyes. But that's as horror as I've ever gotten. After I saw that movie, I decided to write off anything even close to that. I'd never see the Saw movies. I'd never see any of that shit. Absolutely not. We're not doing that. I'm good.
You don't want a seesaw?
I would like a seesaw on a playground, but not kind I think you might be referencing, which I don't even know what that is, but I'm scared.
No, but you don't want a seesaw.
No, I don't want to see Saw.
No?
No.
I mean, you would like the seesaw, but not see-saw.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Yep.
I hear you.
Yep. So, yeah, those three movies, People Under the Stairs, The Descent, and that one was so scary because I could picture that being real.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And then the Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, that could absolutely be real too.
The Hills Have Eyes? Ah!
Yeah. There are some people that are living in some pretty,
I actually know
people
a story
think the United
of a family very similar to, that's what the movie was based off of, you know that?
The United States has a lot of open land still.
Yeah, and
there is still vast areas of just nothingness.
And that I found out later, and that was mind-blowing, that movie was based off the story of a family that, I can't.
Spooky.
Fucked up. What scared you or disturbed you most?
I'm going to have to say the movie Splash with Tom Hanks and Daryl Hannah. He was sleeping with a fish.
Yeah, but when he was sleeping with her, she had legs.
Still, what do you think happened when they both went into the water?
I don't know.
You know?
He grew gills, maybe?
Yeah, it freaked me out. Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump fucking freaked me out.
I thought we were talking about horror movies.
Well, no, it doesn't necessarily have to be a horror movie. I mean, it can just be any type of movie that disturbs you.
As long as it disturbed you?
Yeah, I mean, Forrest Gump disturbed me, I mean, first off, you got a guy who's got an IQ of 75, which is probably the legal definition, pardon me, of retardation.
It actually is up to 80. That's when we used to test.
Yeah, so this guy's mentally retarded.
Developmentally delayed, yes.
But yet, he's accomplished more in his life than I can even dream about. And that makes me feel bad for myself. Okay, and then...
You're disturbed by that.
Yeah, I'm very disturbed by that. And then what's even more disturbing is that, he's like, I'll have your AIDS, baby, Jenny. He'll
have it or she'll have it?
I mean, she had it without any choice, and then, dude... She goes and fucks up her life. She has AIDS and then has sex with Forrest and then gets pregnant and then fucking takes off. Doesn't tells him that he's too dumb to understand what love is. And then, and then he gets some money and has a kid now. And then, she finds out that she's sick and she's dying and they don't know how to cure it. And she's like, hey, I'm sick. Take care of me. By the way, you have a kid. Mm-hmm. And you should probably check yourself out for AIDS too. Dude, what she was just
tramp.
Yeah, but then again, if you look at,
she was the love of his life, though.
But if you look at what she went with, if you look what she went through in her childhood,
for sure.
I'm sure that played a role in her becoming what she did.
Yes, absolutely.
So just take note, people. If you happen to abuse your children, they're probably not going to end up to be a CEO anywhere, is my point. You're giving them less of a chance to do that. So try not to screw up your children.
Yeah, try.
That's why we should test people with dogs first.
For sure.
If they don't screw up a dog, we will allow you to procreate.
Right. I honestly believe that should be a thing. Like, not every, we're allowed to do all this other shit, you know what I mean? That we need to get licensures for and take classes for and, certifications and bullshit and questionnaires and whatever. But anybody can just have a kid. That shit blows my fucking mind, honestly.
Yeah. That's why I think we need to switch out our form of government to a dictatorship.
Right.
I would run then. I would run on some good policies.
Some good policies in our dictatorship?
Oh, yeah.
You're a fucktard.
Yeah. Dude, I would be fair for all. You know what I'm saying?
Debatable.
No, fair for all. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't.
One nation.
Under Jon.
I
knew you were going there with that.
Invisible. With liberty and justice for me. We're You know how there's a master mason or a master locksmith or a master baiter or a master Yoda? There's different master levels of shit. You know what I'm saying? I am a master manipulator. And that is something that I've developed over a long time.
Since you were in the womb.
Yeah, I have. I need to get my way, and in order to obtain that, I will. Yeah.
Try all kinds of shit.
Yeah, I'll even go as far as to buy some people dinner sometimes. As a way to manipulate them into coming out to eat with me. You want to come out to eat with Jon? No. Jon will pay for you. All right. Yeah.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Yeah, you have plenty of ideas what I'm talking about.
That's so valid, actually. That is so valid.
I heard on the podcast.
That's too bad you gotta cut that out because that shit is funny.
Well, that part I can leave in.
Oh my god.
Booble, 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 booble.
Listen up. Listen up and listen tight. Speaking of master manipulator, John, have you ever found yourself being...
Have you ever found yourself anywhere near the microphone?
No.
I wish you could watch the level of extra work I have to go through at certain times to raise you up in the mix. It's insane. Anyways,
that was profound.
if you guys, if anyone out there has like a few bucks to donate to us to
get me a better mic so John doesn't have a fucking aneurysm.
Yeah, no, I mean, dude, like we need about 100, maybe even 150 if we could collect that from people, like $5 a piece or a few bucks, like whatever you could donate. Like we might be able to get her something closer to this. That way she can be way farther away from it and not.
Don't worry, if you guys help us out and we get a nice mic, I'll get the hand-me-down one. He'll take the nice one.
Well, dude, you could be as far away from this one as you want to, but you know, I don't know. Anyways, Jaimie.
Yeah.
What prevents you from believing in humanity?
Oh gosh, that's a deep question. I would say, you know, people that like swerve to hit animals instead of avoid them, stuff like that.
That's the one thing that like broke you.
No,
you were like right on the line of believing and not believing in humanity, and then you remembered that people sometimes intentionally hit I'm one of those people, dude.
You're a horrible person. Let me continue my thought process.
It didn't happen every day. I went through a phase. You know what I'm saying? Like a rebellious teenager. I had to take out my angst on squirrels.
Yeah,
you know
the
what I'm
bugs
saying?
weren't enough. He didn't cause enough destruction in his murderous rampages. He needed to, you know, level it up.
Well, it was only logical that I was going to graduate eventually up to something bigger.
Well, I also feel like a lot of prepubescent and or teenage boys go through a phase where they get a pellet gun and hunt chipmunks and squirrels and birds and shit.
See, I never went that far.
Well, I guess maybe you're better off then. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, I would never do that.
Other things that prevent me from believing in humanity is the human trafficking ring and the amount of people that like hurt children. You know,
I would like to think that most people probably do have a moral or ethical dilemma in that, even if they're involved in it. However, it's amazing how much money can make you look
organ harvesting.
Yeah, and I think so much money gets thrown at it that people are just like, I can't help myself. And there's a lot of desperate people out there.
Fuck. Did you see the cult? The cult they just dug up the land of in Nigeria, Africa? 400 people, all of them with like various organs missing. That's what the whole cult was about, organ harvesting. Nobody knew except for the leader. Crazy shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I can tell you, don't abduct me for my organs. I can tell you most of them are no good. All right? Yeah.
But stuff like that.
And you don't want her lungs for sure. You know what I'm saying? So you can cross us off your list. Well, those are some good starting points to definitely, you know, be losing faith in humanity. You know what's been making me? There is something that I learned recently that really was the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak, on me believing in humanity.
Please tell me.
Well, it's the fact that we're offering cash rewards now to get people to do the right thing, like returning a shopping cart at Aldi's. All right, how about this? The main reason that's making me lose faith in humanity is the fact that I learned recently that one of the number one things that roommates or married people or just people living together in general fight over is which way the toilet paper should be installed.
Yeah, that's actually a thing.
I mean, under, over, you know?
Yeah, under, over.
I know I prefer a certain way. I just can't think right now, thanks to Blueberry Muffin, which way I prefer. But I definitely prefer a certain way.
I think I prefer over, but I definitely do not care that much, nor do I
think it makes more sense if it's under.
Really?
Yeah, like less likely to rip for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I'm still surprised at the amount of people that wipe the wrong way.
Yeah, that's a thing too.
Yeah. I mean, you know, it just goes to show, guys, that like one of the things that definitely did not cross like pollinate in terms of information is how differently we all go about doing our stuff in the bathroom. You know, until you've lived with somebody, people have pretty different habits when it comes to doing different things in the bathroom.
Let's not talk about it, but you're right.
Yeah. Okay.
I hate bathroom humor.
Well, yeah. Let's certainly not do anything that you don't
Exactly.
like. You know,
we definitely shouldn't
because Jaimie doesn't like it. Let's like not do it. Everybody.
Exactly. It's not that hard. I'm high, yo. I'm fucking high. I mean, mission accomplished, but damn.
Yeah, even though this is an 80-20 indica, ladies and gentlemen,
it's only supposed to be 20% THC.
Yeah, I'm blitzed.
I beg to differ.
I'm blitzed. However, it's not like it's not like in the couch yet.
No, it is a little bit more. I don't know. I'm high.
I don't know. I'm high.
Hey, John, can I ask you a serious question?
Smurfly.
That you will not take seriously, and that's totally fine. That's what we're doing here.
Okay.
What is the most important life lesson you've learned in the past year?
The most important life lesson I learned in the last year would probably have to be that soap is not the ideal lubricant for men to masturbate with while in the shower.
Wait, you just learned that?
Yeah, not too long ago.
Wow, that's mind-blowing.
Yeah. You know, we all learn at different times. You know, some of us learn that a lot younger, and some of us, it's kind of like some people, some people don't lose their virginity till they're 40. You know, some people never lose it at all.
Who went that long?
Who went that long? What?
Until they lost their virginity? Do you know any? Like, what's the oldest virgin you've ever met?
I don't really remember.
I don't know either. I just wondered, because that's fascinating to me too. I
mean, I think I've heard people who are like 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
yeah, that's about as old as it gets, though.
23, but like nothing older than that. You know, I was just barely 16. Just barely.
I was same.
I mean,
same.
Right on the line of 15, 16, dude, this could be, it's fake news,
Of course it is.
Out of all the fake news I've seen, I think I would have the best fake news. Now, I don't know if it's fake news, but I heard that there's some place, I don't know, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, somewhere around there, there's a school system that's trying to push for condom vending machines.
I think I heard something about that.
In preschool.
What?
Or kindergarten level grade bathrooms.
Get the fuck. Yo.
I mean,
if that's true, oh my God.
Yeah, I'm all about safe sex.
Nope.
I just don't know if it needs to start that young.
Absolutely not.
But hey, what do I know?
I was bad enough by the time I was like 9. Never mind fucking way back then putting that in my, oh my God.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
I don't know, but what do I know? But yeah,
it's the most important life lesson I learned in the past year. Okay.
You learned more about Venus?
No. Some stuff in numerology for sure has been pretty important, but not that. I would have to say that.
Is there a ring around Uranus?
What is wrong with you? No.
No?
It would be related to...
Ring around Uranus, pocket full of posy.
That doesn't rhyme, John. It's supposed to rhyme. You have to make it rhyme if you're going to do that.
Okay. Sorry.
You're fucking me up here. Are you doing this on purpose?
Maybe. No, it's actually not on purpose, but it is happening, and I'm aware of it, and I'm sorry.
You're not sorry, you
No,
asshole.
I am. If I wasn't sorry, I wouldn't have said nothing.
Okay. Well, apology accepted. It would have to do with looking at some of my shadow work stuff. That's what it would have to do with.
What, like shadow puppets?
No, shadow work is when you delve into some exercises, let's say, that tap into your subconscious.
I didn't know you exercised.
Oh my fucking God. You did the same thing the last time I talked about this.
Sorry. I'm fucking stoned and I'm
anything seriously.
Sorry. Okay, you exercise what?
Your brain.
Okay.
You delve into your subconscious to figure out things that still affect you today, like that whether it be your behavior, your mindset, your whatever, and you explore that and like try to figure it out so that it no longer does affect you in a negative way. It's usually trauma related, but you're usually not aware of it until you do your shadow work.
Sounds like a Jules Verne adventure.
I don't know who that is, but sure.
Isn't Jules Verne the writer of 10,000 Leagues Under the Sea or whatever?
Maybe.
It was also the names of Doc Brown's kids.
Jules and Verne?
Yeah, Jules and Verne. That were the kids'
funny.
names, Jules
That's
and
funny.
Verne.
That's funny.
Shit.
What about you, though?
What about me?
Oh, wait, you already answered that. See, we're fucking stoned.
Yeah,
what
dude.
The fuck?
We're
Yo, it's your turn to ask.
all right, Jaimie. If you could have a conversation with any inanimate object, what would it be, and what would you guys talk about?
Probably my bowl or my bong, and we would just shoot the shit while I smoked. We wouldn't have to talk about anything in particular.
Would you ask it like if it's feeling any pain as you burn it?
Sure. I'd ask it. I don't know.
You know, or whether it feels good?
It feels good.
No, seriously. Like,
Yeah, maybe.
all right.
Yeah.
You're saying that you would talk to your bong. Let's pretend I have your bong here, and you were going to ask it a question. Like, let's say this thing is all of a sudden sentient. What?
Sentient.
We'll be right back. Here we go. Ready? Your bong is sentient. What is it?
Sentient.
Sentient. So it can feel. You know.
Yeah.
All right. Ready?
Hey, just wondering, bud, do you prefer a Bic or a crackhead lighter? Which is your preference and why?
Why wouldn't you be asking it if it felt any pain when I was holding fire to it?
Because it's designed to like withstand that, so I assume it doesn't.
Do you think it's a euphoric experience for it to get hit?
I think it feels like it's getting attention and not just shelf candy, you know. So yeah, I think it makes it happy.
Maybe that's why I relate to it so much.
I'm just gonna start calling you John Bong John.
Long Bong John.
You wish.
John Bong Long. Oh shit! All right, so you would talk to your bowl while you're lighting it on fire.
I can't think of another inanimate object I would talk to. My car, maybe? Was that inanimate if it moves?
Dude, it's an inanimate object is any object that's like not alive.
Okay, so I'll talk to my car then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you want to say to it?
I just want to like.
Let's say you only had 30 seconds to say something to your car, and then that was going to be it.
I think I would thank it for being so reliable and apologize for not like taking it to the car wash enough or cleaning the inside of it enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fucking beautiful.
I know. I appreciate. I like sometimes I fall in love with vehicles. I can name a few over my lifetime I've really had feelings for.
Well, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is fucking beautiful. It really is. It's touching. It's touching. It's absolutely touching.
What about you? Your inanimate object.
100%.
Blow up doll.
My toilet.
Oh, big surprise.
Yeah. 100% my toilet.
I should have been able to guess that, yo.
First and foremost, I would have to apologize to it.
Right.
I really would. I would have to apologize to it.
You felt that would be like a real, like, that's the need right there. Like, you
No,
feel
like, I'm fucking philosophical about this shit.
Yeah, that's what I'll never understand, but continue.
Listen to me. Think about this, okay? That toilet at one time or another was sitting in like a warehouse or like on a showroom floor of some kind of, like bathroom place. You know what I'm saying? And when it got picked up one day and moved and it came here, it had no idea what, you know what I'm saying?
What it was in for?
Yeah. It just like...
How do you think a porta potty feels?
Yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely. Well, a porta potty knows it's going to get fucking shitty. It just doesn't know how bad it's going to get. You know what I'm saying? But like this toilet had no, you know what I'm saying? This toilet basically got picked for Auschwitz. Our toilets here get abused, bro.
Dude.
Absolutely fucking abused. No, so I mean, I would have some questions, bro. But yeah, I would definitely need to start off with an apology.
That was so sincere sounding.
Yeah, it was.
All right, buddy. Oh my God. All right, listen. If you were stranded on a desert island.
I'm not uptight. I'm fucking relaxed. It's you're the one that's like fucking King Kong.
Dude, me.
Well, I'm me.
Yeah, I know.
So go fuck yourself.
Fuck you.
Well, fuck you too.
Fuck you.
I still love you.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, see, she's yeah.
I love you too, John.
Oh yeah. That was
That was sincere sounding, wasn't it?
right. What was the?
If you're stranded on a desert island, and you could have one person with you, and it can be a person you know in real life or not, who would you choose to be with you on that desert island, and why would you choose them?
I think I would choose Lizzo.
Okay, please elaborate.
Well, first off, she's going to provide a lot of shade. I don't know how much. Trees or if it's a deserted island like I imagine in the middle of nowhere with like no palm trees. I'm gonna fry. I'm gonna burn to death. So I'm gonna need some kind of shade or cover. Secondly, she's a woman. I imagine, even if I'm stranded on a desert island, there might be some needs that, may arise, we could fall in love, you never know. It's better than a man.
She's pretty funny too.
Yeah. She would definitely also be picked for the entertainment, value of things. And, I'm thinking, maybe she's got some water stored in her somewhere. It's possible. I would have to take my lightsaber like I'm in Star Wars if it got to that point. And, she could certainly provide a lot of meat if I had to turn cannibalistic.
You do need the shade to survive.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You could probably use her as a flotation device also.
I never thought about that. But, I don't know. I mean, that's a leap of faith that I don't know if I could really take.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
It's scary enough going on a cruise. Never mind trying to cross a body of water that I don't know how far it is on top of Lizzo.
Yo.
What?
I can't.
You can't?
No.
Why not?
Because.
What's that mean? I can't.
I just can't.
I'm dead.
Yo, I don't know. I don't know for a desert island person. The crocodile hunter still comes to mind. I know I just brought him up last episode, but like.
Well, see, that's just the thing. If you brought Steve Irwin, let's say the dude was still alive, I don't know if he would be able to really do anything. He would just be excited about. Like, I don't know.
No, he's definitely like.
He was such a happy-go-lucky person. He wouldn't even be upset that you guys were stranded on a fucking deserted island. He would.
That's exactly the point.
He would just be excited over the fact that there was a
lizard,
probably some wildlife there that he could look at.
Look at this beauty.
Yeah, but he's definitely not going to chop one up and fucking
Oh no, he definitely would. You don't know Steve, man.
Oh, yeah, like you do? What, you're on a fucking first name page? Oh, you don't know Steve. Like
Trust
you were.
me, man.
Yeah.
Steve's, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Steve's your homie?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're kindred spirits.
Oh, my God.
I was just looking for you to, freak out on that comment. I don't know.
Steve Irwin. What's the most absurd fashion trend that you ever tried?
I didn't try it though. Oh, I just was thinking about what's the most absurd fashion trend.
Yeah, it's got to be something you tried.
Oh, what have I tried?
And then you're like, nope. I don't think so.
rolled the bottom of my jeans. I didn't follow many trends. You know me, I don't give a fuck. But I did roll the bottom of my jeans in the early 90s. When you used to fold them over and roll them up?
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. That's one I can think of.
I think that's where joggers came from, like the look of them.
Maybe.
No, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Profound.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything they say in fashion comes back around. It just came back around.
I had a hypercolor t-shirt. Did you?
I don't know. I think hypercolor might have been out of my price range, or maybe I was too embarrassed about how colorful it would get. They should have made hypercolor spandex so people could see how much warmer, your coochie area.
With you? That's hilarious. You should think about that.
No, hypercolor spandex.
And it, oh my god.
So like when you fart, like the back of the fucking like spandex, like on spandex pants would get like a little bit hotter.
Or just lighter in color or darker in color depending on the color.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Did you have a starter jacket?
I would make that mandatory if I was a dictator. All women would have to wear hyper-colored spandex in public.
Lord help us. Yes or no? Starter jacket.
Starter jacket? I'm sure I did. Starter was the shit.
Can't remember much else. Cross colors. I had some cross colors.
Cross colors?
Yep.
Crisscross will make you...
Jump. The daddy Mac will make you...
His fat dad, did he say? My fat dad will make you...
No.
I think that was one of the lines.
The Mac dad will make you. Lord. But can I speak to something else? Another absurd fashion trend that I have not taken part in, and I know we've talked about this once before when you went to that game. What's up with the mullets?
I don't know.
What's up with these effing mullets? And they even like fade the sides of their head up to like here, so like this part is shaved and then the hair's long and it's like what are we doing, guys? Can somebody explain this to me? It's not cute.
Evidently they think it looks cool.
It doesn't.
And there's people out there that don't think it's cool. They even based a movie or two around the haircut.
Yeah, Joe Dirt.
Yeah, it's so infamous. They based a movie on it.
It's garbage, and it looks like garbage. And most of them, when they use that hair stuff, the pomade, whatever they do, especially the white boys, because their hair's so straight, the back of their head looks like a duck butt.
A duck butt?
A duck butt.
I can't say I know what the back of a duck butt looks like. However, I can tell you what the blueberry muffin strain does to you. It is
We're retarded.
What's that? Yeah.
I said we're retarded. How we were especially retarded today.
Yeah, I mean, this bud, gets you talkative. It gets you retarded. It's sociable, and it's everything else. It tastes like a blueberry muffin.
It smells like a blueberry muffin.
Yeah, and it even has some other sprinkles of other stuff in there too. If you would like to get your hands on some blueberry muffin, all you got to do is just, I don't know, go to Google and give Bezos more money so he can build more spaceships that look like dicks that go up into space. I don't know.
Yeah, because
Google who has it at your local dispensary. As long as you live in a place where that kind of stuff is cool. If not, I feel sorry for you. It's too bad.
I do too. Cannabis makes the world a better place.
It is, really too bad.
It's facts.
However, RFK Jr. is now the head of the
FDA,
Food and Drug Administration. So, marijuana, I don't know. Maybe
it's possible. Maybe it could go federally legal.
One
I doubt it.
could only hope.
Yeah.
One.
And psilocybin while you're at it, please. Thank you.
Yeah. A fashion trend that I tried and quickly realized that it didn't work out, or it wasn't going to work out, was trying to grow a mustache.
You would look funny with a mustache.
Well, here's the thing. I can grow one. Problem is when I grow one, my phone won't even unlock. Goes into an Amber Alert thinking that I'm kind of a sex offender.
Listen, you can redo your face scan so that it will unlock. You're Shaggy.
Yeah, Shaggy Too Dope.
You look like Shaggy in a suit today.
Do you think Shaggy Too Dope was too dope?
For sure. In
I
a
think
lot of
Shaggy
ways.
Too Dope is one of the guys from Insane Clown Posse.
I think you might be right.
Yeah. But it is a valid question. Shaggy Too Dope. Is he dope? Is he too Is he too toop? Is he beep 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 beep?
That's all, folks.
Yeah. The strain is blueberry muffin. It's an 80-20 indica. The indica is definitely going to come on at some point, and when it does, I'm sure it's going to get hot and heavy. That's why I continue to hit it, because I am not ready to
go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm not ready to Netflix and chill by myself yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I
got shit to do, so regardless.
I got
Stop.
shit to do.
If you could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would that activity be?
How well you could talk into a microphone.
I would no.
You would fail fucking miserably.
Hell yeah.
You wouldn't even
I would
qualify.
not be in the Olympics for that.
You wouldn't even qualify, bro.
No.
No. If I could create an Olympic sport, what would it what's the fucking question you're trying to ask?
If you could turn any activity into an Olympic sport, what would it be?
Oh, I would have to say doing nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. Can you imagine the different countries having an elected person represent their country in a contest of doing nothing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or
that's
how about
actually interesting to me.
procrastination? I can procrastinate with the best of them when it comes to doing shit that I don't want to fucking do.
Yeah, I'm really good at like procrastinating, and then like
I
doing
know.
that shit. I'm doing all of it like times 10 at once.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I would turn doing the dishes into an Olympic sport.
Yeah. So it'd be women only?
You're such a fucking asshole. Well, probably women would dominate that sport. That's for fucking sure, I imagine.
Oh, you guys totally would. Isn't that why you guys all have smaller feet? So you can stand closer to the sink?
You are very special, you know that?
Yeah, I'm definitely special.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
33 life path.
I'm special. The bud's special. She's even a little special. And, well, I don't know. We're all special. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Blazed Infused. If you could be so kind as go ahead and hit that like button. Also, make sure you're subscribed and make sure that notifications are turned on. That way you're alerted anytime a new episode drops. Of course, like... I've already said like I screw this up every week.
Check us out, y'all. Check us out.
The next thing you can do is hit
Subscribe, share.
No, comment.
Comment.
Yeah, comment and
Talk your shit.
and maybe even share the podcast with someone that you think might like it.
Yes,
would
please.
help us out tremendously. I'm John. I'm Jon.
I'm Jaimie. It's Juan and Jaimecita.
Yeah, I think the gig's up. I think they realize by now that it's that it's the same person from the other previous podcasts.
You think they didn't ever realize that?
Yeah. You know,
Guys, we're retarded today.
You know,
like, I don't know.
You know, I just you know, I don't want to, I don't want to appear like I only have like, 5 hoodies to my name. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
So I have to...
He has like 7.
I had to switch up the outfit. And, I knew that there was no hat that I had in stock that would, match my drip.
Yeah, you need like a beanie.
So I chose to wear a wig. That way you guys wouldn't stare at me the whole show thinking that it's Jaimie and Dr. Evil.
Yo, Dr. Evil's teenage son.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for joining in, and
we'll see you next time on Blazed Infused.
Yeah, we will see you next time. Until then, fucking yeah, totally. You look like you're Asian.
Sometimes.
I'm just like staring at you in the monitor, and
when I'm high, I really do.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
Can I have a combo number 2?
Yeah, no. With egg roll?
All day special number 2?
With egg roll?
All day special number 2?
Por fried rice?
Thank you, come again.
Thank you, come again.
Thank you, come again.
Thank you, come again.
And then?
And then?
And then?
And then?
No more and then.
No more and then.
No more and then. What's going on?
I've spoken.
I don't know. Did we hang up yet?